Welcome back, folks. We're going to see the last bout today, the last game of Utter Chaos this weekend. Thank you all for being here.
Who had a good time this weekend? We had so much good derby.
So much derby and good derby. And we want to thank you to the WFTDA for recognizing this tournament, Utter Chaos. I'll be introducing to you tonight the Dairyland Dolls B team. Skating in blue, 101, Quilla DeVille, 120, Battle Frog, 141, Hammer Abbey, 24, Shantastic McAwesome, 262, Nat Splat, 270 is Slyanide, 273, Crystal Ice, 3006, Bonnie Riot, 32 is Dalek Doll, 672, La March Madness, 739, Goldman Smacks, 7734 is Hellwoods, 800 Bada Boom Box, 81 Gouda Riddance, number 65 Blanche Devereaux.
And it's my pleasure to mention the roster for Team United Roller Derby, the Blue Ribbon Bullies. Number 1111 Tally Marks. Number 13 Jack Smirking Revenge. Number 138 Darth Baber. Number 18 Kill Billy. Number 187, Khaleesi Stormborn. Number 19, Animal. Number 22, Lolo Guns. Number 242, Luna Chick. Number 27, Karma Lectrack. Number 54, Rhino Rocket. Number 651, Hanny Oakley. Number 86, Nicole Sonnenstall. Number 88, Jam Yankee. Number 9, Carried Away. Number 983, Eve Seiko.
And I am Dolly Pardon Me here with Assassinate. We're going to get that first jam started with Kill Billy jamming for the Blue Ribbon Bullies up against Hammer Abbey for the Dairyland Dolls.
All right, and Hammer Abbey takes lead jammer status on the first jam of the bout.
Hammer Abbey out of that pack fast as Kill Billy is still stuck behind the Dairyland Dolls defense in the front.
Hammer Abbey's set to the penalty box. The Bear and
Bottle penalty box. Hammer Abbey is going to join another blocker from the Dairyland Dolls there, and that will give
oh no. He looks real like this.
This is Alligator letting you know that we are on timeout for an injury. Thank you so much to our officials and EMTs for keeping us safe. Please stay tuned, and we will get back to the action shortly. And we're going to be getting started here again.
All right, folks, we're going to get back to the action. We want to thank our medical volunteers for taking care of all of our skaters this weekend. And our thoughts will go out with Kill Billy. Jamming up there for the Blue Ribbon Bullies is Darth Baber, number 138. Hammer Abbey jamming this jam for the Dairyland Dolls. Starting in the penalty box, Darth Baber is your lead jammer. And Hammer Abbey with an Udder Chaos Crew apex jump right at the end there.
All right, lining up on the jammer line, we have Lolo Guns, number 22 for the Blue Ribbon Bullies. And on for the Dairyland Dolls, Shantastic McAwesome, number 24.
Shantastic McAwesome out of the pack first, but sent to the penalty box on a track cut penalty. Shantastic McAwesome will sit 30 seconds in that bear and bottle penalty box, and this will give the Blue Ribbon Bullies a power jam. Lolo Guns skating backwards into the pack there, trying to turn around and making her way up that inside line. On her initial pass, now eligible to score points. And the Blue Ribbon Bullies picking up the speed and forcing the Dairyland Dolls to keep skating faster there in the front as Lolo Guns gets out of the pack, picking up 5 points and a grand slam for Team United.
The penalty box has now cleared out, and both teams are at full strength.
Shantastic McAwesome, number 24 there around the outside. Doing like a baseball slide there into turn one.
Indeed.
Getting right back up. It looks like her and Lolo Guns getting out of the pack right around the same time. And Shantastic McAwesome with a dive into the pack there. Landing on the ground, but getting back up. Lolo Guns recycled to the back of the pack by Dairyland Dolls blocker.
We have a star pass.
And just as the star was passed to number 32, Dalek Doll, the jam is called.
Alligator here. I'm going to be dropping in every so often on the feed. Interesting thing you'll note in this tournament and some of the earlier tournaments in the season.
All right, and we've
some of the
got
players
Blanche
playing
Devereaux
double
skating for the
duty.
Mad Rolling Dolls versus Hanny Oakley for Team United.
And Blanche Devereaux through the pack first is your lead jammer for the Dairyland Dolls.
Hanny Oakley still working her way through the pack. Hanny, are you okay? Are you okay, Hanny?
And we're going to see Blanche Devereaux go to the bear and bottle penalty box, giving Team United another power jam.
After party tonight will be at the Bear and Bottle this evening. You can walk there from here.
That's right, just right up Commercial Avenue, about a block and a half. Dairyland Dolls blockers doing a great job of keeping Hanny Oakley recycled and behind that pack. Bada Boom Box. That's Bada Boom Box and Hellwoods in the back of the pack there. Blanche Devereaux now back on the track from the penalty box. Working her way into turn 3.
And we have a track cut penalty for Blanche Devereaux. She heads to the Baron Bottle penalty box.
Yes, Blanche was knocked to the inside, and I think thought she had her toe steps right on that line, but just stepped right over it.
This is now a power jam for Team United. Hanny, get your gun.
Hanny Oakley trying to fight against a tight defensive pack of the Dairyland Dolls. And that jam ends with 3 points on the board for Dairyland Dolls. See, the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attack would say.
On the track, we have Darth Baber for the Blue Ribbon Bullies.
And jamming for the Dairyland Dolls, Blanche Devereaux. And Darth Baber is your lead jammer for Team United. Blanche Devereaux still trying to fight her way through the pack on her initial pass on turn 2 there. As Darth Baber trips a little bit over one of her teammates and calls off that jam, picking up 4 points for Team United.
This is Alligator. So as I was saying before, you'll see a lot of jammers and a lot of blockers for the team, especially earlier in the season as we are playing double duty between A and B teams, testing out, see who works well. So it's interesting to see how their endurance goes throughout the weekend.
All right, lining up for the Blue Ribbon Bullies, we have number 1111, Tally Marks, and lining up for the Dairyland Dolls B team, La March Madness. Tally Marks takes lead jammer status, followed by La March Madness.
Both jammers racing into that pack. And Team United calling off that jam, picking up a quick 3 points. They are in the lead with 26, Dairyland Dolls with 15.
Skating for your Dairyland Dolls B team, Nat Splat. And taking lead jammer status for Team United, the Blue Ribbon Bullies, is Nicole Sonnenstahl.
No. Nicole Sonnenstahl now approaching the pack, makes her way through there, and I believe calls off the jam. Looks like picking up a couple points for Team United there, 2 to be exact. And we've got Darth Baber again jamming for Team United, going up against
Gouda Riddance.
Gouda Riddance. And Darth Baber is your lead jammer for Team United. Gouda Riddance is hot in pursuit. And Darth Baber making her way into the pack calling off that jam, picking up 1 point. Udder Riddance also picking up a point for the Dairyland Dolls.
And we have Karma Electrac skating for the Blue Ribbon Bullies. Jamming against Hammer Abbey for the Dairyland Dolls. Hammer Abbey taking lead jammer status.
Hammer Abbey making her way right out of the middle of that pack. Karma Electric through the pack as well on an initial pass. Unable to score any points as Hammer Abbey calls that jam off after picking up 3. Back to the action on the track. We've got tally marks jamming for the Blue Ribbon Bullies.
And we have Blanche Devereaux taking lead jammer status for the Dairyland Dolls B team.
And number 13, Jack Smirking Revenge headed to the Bear and Bottle penalty box as Blanche Devereaux makes her way through the pack that holds that Team United jammer, picking up a 5-point grand slam for the Dairyland Dolls. Blanche Devereaux around the track again, getting to the front of the pack, calling off the jam, picking up a few points, not letting Team United get any on the board there. That will bring the Dairyland Dolls to 27, Team United with 29.
And we've got LaMarch Madness skating for the Dairyland Dolls B team, skating against Carried Away, number 9 for the Blue Ribbon Bullies. And it is LaMarch Madness, your lead jammer.
LaMarch Madness speeding into that pack, stopping right in front of a blocker, or right behind a blocker, and swerving out of the way, picking up 4 points and calling off that jam.
And they're off. Nat Splat against Darth Baber. Darth Baber taking lead jammer status for Team United.
And Darth Baber with an Udder Chaos Crew apex jump there. Landing down and calling off that jam. Picks up 4 points for Team United. Oh, nice.
We have Udder Riddance skating against Tally Marks.
Udder Riddance trying to push her way up to the front there on the outside. Does get lead jammer status for the Dairyland Dolls. And Tally Marks, meanwhile, stuck in the back of the pack, called off the track for a cutting the track penalty headed to the beer and bottle penalty box. That gives the Dairyland Dolls and Udder Riddance a power jam. Udder Riddance contending with some hard-hitting blockers up there in front. Recycled to the back. Picks up that grand slam, though, and 5 points for the Dairyland Dolls. Udder Riddance now stuck behind a formidable wall of Team United blockers. And it looks like Team United's jammer back on the track. Tally Marks making her way out of the penalty box and through the track on that initial pass. Udder Riddance calling off the jam with 3 points for the Dairyland Dolls. That's a total of 6 for that jam.
And we have Nicole Sonnenstahl, number 86 for the Blue Ribbon Bullies. But Hammer Abbey takes lead jammer status for the Dairyland Dolls.
Both jammers making quick work of that pack on the initial pass. Hammer Abbey with a hop, skip, and a jump over that Chaos Crew Apex. She'll pick up 4 points and call the jam. That'll bring the Dairyland Dolls into the lead with 43, or keep them in the lead with 43. Team United with 33.
We've got Darth Baber skating for Team United. We've got Chantastic McAwesome skating for the Dairyland Dolls. Both skaters working their way through the pack.
Shantastic McAwesome knocked to the outside and recycled to the back by Luna Chick, number 242 on the Blue Ribbon Bullies. But out of the pack first, getting lead jammer status for the Dairyland Dolls.
This is a power jam. Darth Baber headed to the beer and bottle penalty box.
Shantastic McAwesome avoiding that last attempt at a hit there, picking up 5 points and a grand slam for the Dairyland Dolls. Team United working on putting up a tight defense in the front against Shantastic McAwesome. Shantastic McAwesome through the pack for another 5-point grand slam for the Dairyland Dolls. And Darth Baber now out of the beer and bottle penalty box, back on the track. Shantastic McAwesome calling off the jam. 13-point jam for Shantastic McAwesome.
Blanche Devereaux for the Dairyland Dolls, skating against Team United's Tally Marks. Blanche Devereaux takes lead jammer status.
Tally Marks trying to get past a defense of Dairyland Dolls that are just recycling around, knocking Tally in and outside as Blanche Devereaux gets through the pack, picking up 4 points for the Dairyland Dolls. Team United still, though, moving the pack forward. As Blanche Devereaux makes her way through. Along with it, looks like a star pass happening on the Blue Ribbon Bullies to number 9, carried away.
Nicole Sonnenstahl, Team United, skating against La March Madness for the Dairyland Dolls. La March Madness takes lead, jammer status. Nicole Sonnenstahl cycled to the back of the pack by Slyanide.
And La March Madness with a little inside line sneak there, picking up a grand slam and 5 points for the Dairyland Dolls. This time, La March Madness around the outside, another 5-point grand slam.
That was a nice change. I think your Dolly Pardon Me's voice just cracked there, so everyone make fun of her later.
Another 5-point grand slam for La March Madness. And before I can even mention that, she's through the pack again, picking up more points for the Dairyland Dolls.
Jammer race, jammer race, jammer race.
La March Madness trying to get around that outside. Knocked down by Team United's defense, but right back up again out of the front of the pack, picking up more points for the Dairyland Dolls. So far, 28 points in this jam. La March Madness, with the new high-scoring jam this game, calls off that jam after another grand slam.
So it's jams like this that you can see where it seems to appear that the weekend is taking its toll on teams, and those jammers and those blockers that are pulling double duty, it does start to wear on. Nicole, we saw heavily utilized in the previous game with Dairyland Dolls A and Team United A teams, heavily utilized as a jammer and blocker in the previous days as well. Dairyland Dolls able to capitalize on that using fresh jammers.
Timeout called by Team United.
Karma Electrac takes lead jammer status for Team United. Still working her way through the pack is Nat Splat for the Dairyland Dolls.
Karma Electrac with so quick a lead jam take there that you didn't have a chance to announce the Dairyland Doll Jammer. Karma
Right.
Electrac, though, attempting that Udder Chaos Crew Apex jump, being recycled to the back to attempt that again. Karma gets through the pack, calling off the jam, picking up 4 points for Team United.
Darth Baber jamming for Team United. Gouda Riddance jamming for the Dairyland Dolls. Bonnie Riot heads to the sin bin.
Gouda Riddance knocked to the outside as Darth Baber makes her way through the pack, picking up lead jammer status for Team United. And it looks like Gouda Riddance is going to also go to the Baron Bottle penalty box. That gives Team United a power jam, as it looks like the Dairyland Dolls are having some penalty troubles. Just 2 blockers on the track. Darth Baber picking up another grand slam for Team United. Getting a little bit of offense by Rhino Rocket, picking up another 4-point pass. That's a total of 14 points for Team United, bringing them to 60. Dairyland Dolls still in the lead with 98.
So during that jam, Gouda Riddance picked up a track cut penalty, and then before she was able to acknowledge or respond for that, she did cause a low block, so she's going to be in the penalty box for a full minute. That's why we are starting this power jam when we are.
Tally marks, solo jammer. This is a power start with Gouda Riddance in starting the jam in the penalty box.
And the pack coming around turn 2 into the straightaway. Battle Frog battling against Team United's jammer there. Battle Frog sent to the penalty box. And it looks like Tally marks out of the pack, your lead jammer for Team United.
Gouda Riddance returns to the penalty box.
That Baron Bottle penalty box has been seeing a lot of action throughout the weekend.
The actual Baron Bottle pub will be seeing a lot of action from me after this bout.
Headed to the after party. We hope to see all of you there. Meanwhile, Tally marks racking up those points. Tally marks through the pack again, picking up a grand slam, another 5 points for Team United. Team United really gaining some momentum these last few jams, able to capitalize on the Dairyland Dolls penalties, pick up some points, and call off that jam. That'll bring Team United to 72 points.
Team United able to capitalize on those 3 penalties from Dairyland Dolls jammer Gouda Riddance, able to raise her score from 46 to 72, now only a 26-point difference.
Nicole Sonnenstahl for Team United and Hammer Abbey for the Dairyland Dolls are your jammers.
Hammer Abbey with one blocker up there in the front gets through, getting a lead jammer status for the Dairyland Dolls. And Hammer Abbey making easy work of that pack. 5 points and a grand slam for the Dairyland Dolls. Hammer Abbey through the pack again, another 5-point grand slam, as the Blue Ribbon Bullies jammer had been sent to the Baron Bottle penalty box. Both jammers on the track now. Hammer Abbey through the pack for a 5-point grand slam. I think that's the 3rd one this jam. Hammer Abbey, nice work on that outside, getting right by, picking up another 4 points for the Dairyland Dolls. Nicole Sonnenstahl also through the pack for 4 points for the Blue Ribbon Bullies. Hammer Abbey, though, calling off that jam after picking up another 4.
Dairyland Dolls able to respond with a 23-point jam. Timeout being called. This is going to be official review. Charge to the Team United bench. 13 seconds left to go in the first half. A great time to use that official review. Might as well, or you're going to lose it. This does give us a chance to acknowledge something that did happen earlier in the week and acknowledge our friends with Philly. Philadelphia, one of their teammates lost their partner last weekend in a cycling accident. He was working as a courier and hit and run over by a car. Teammate also works as a courier, and as going back to her job will be very difficult, they are raising money as a league to support her and their family. There is a post on Facebook where people can donate to Slayer, and people can go there to find the link and donate with the member of Supporting Slayer. Sorry about that. Supporting Slayer. Slayer is spelled S-L-E-Y-R-E and must go in the memo so that it goes to her and not to the league. You can also send money via PayPal to finance@phillyrollergirls.com. We also have a link on the Mad Rollin Dolls page for that as well. Thanks so much.
And we're back to the action with Darth Baber skating for Team United against Shantastic McAwesome for the Dairyland Dolls.
Both skaters pushing their way through turn 1 there. Shantastic McAwesome out of the pack first, your lead jammer for the Dairyland Dolls. And as Shantastic McAwesome gets held up in the back of that pack, they're calling off the jam, picking up 1 point. That will bring us to our intermission, to our halftime. Assassinate, it's been fun.
Yes, indeed it has.
And
Dolly, pardon me.
And we will be back in just 15 minutes. So go grab yourselves some beverages. Check out the vendor booths before they pack up and leave if they aren't already getting started. And we'll see you back here in 15 minutes.
And folks, while we have 12 minutes remaining to get into the conclusion of this final game of Utter Chaos, the silent auction has concluded. So I have a list here of everybody who has won, so we're just going to run down the list if you hear your name, head on over to the silent auction table to claim your prize. Of course, if you don't hear this, then you're not hearing this, so it's not really pertinent for me to tell you, but we'll be emailing you if you don't claim your prize. So, Blaze, Dark Horse, Blaze again, Crystal Ice, Toast, Franny, Chris Krotz, Warrior, Robert S., Uper, Joss, Katie Lupo, Agru, Natalie, Dio, Shania, Joe Minton, Bombchu, Shania again, Splatter Alice, Boxy, Kirk Starks, Katie Lupo once again, Kel Fire Warrior, Seasons Beatings, Uper again, and Joss again. You have won your silent auctions! Go and pay up and claim your prize. Thank you all so much for supporting Madison Roller Derby. And now I send you back to the dulcet tones of Lady Scratch. So, hey, if you have been working at the score table this weekend and may have misplaced your glasses, we have them. They are still up at the score table, so if you've been working the score table and are missing a set of glasses, please come up and claim them. Otherwise, I mean, they're pretty stylish. I may steal them, and you'll never see them again. Once again, if you were working the score table and are missing some glasses, they are waiting for you at the score table.
taking a look at the penalties there, what happened after the first half. Everyone's sitting max of 3. Impressive, actually, because of, again, all of the skaters doing double duty, especially on Team United. They only have 5 skaters that are dedicated B-team skaters, so big ups to them on their endurance this weekend. Team United staying within striking distance, was able to close the gap to 26 points, but Darien Landau's able to capitalize on some penalties, put up some big jams. Hammer with a 23-point jam right near the end of the half. So now a 46-point spread between the two teams heading into the second half.
Hey, ho! We got Blanche Devereaux jamming for the Dairy Landaus going up against Tally Marks. Tally Marks, your lead jammer for Team United. Tally Marks through the pack, picking up a quick 4 points for Team United. They are now at 80 points into the second half.
And they're off. We have LaMarch Madness jamming for the Dairyland Dolls. She immediately takes lead jammer status, followed by Carried Away, number 9 from Team United.
And LaMarch Madness with a quick jump into that pack, calling off the jam, picking up 4 points.
And they're off. We've got Nat Splat taking an early lead as the lead jammer from Dairyland Dolls.
Darth Baber jamming for Team United. Both jammers racing their way around the track. The pack picking up a little bit of speed there too, stopping right into turn 3 as Nat Splat picks up a quick 4 points and calls off the jam.
Both teams just trading 4-point passes back and forth the last few jams here. Team United running into some penalty trouble with their blockers going to the box, but still able to get their jammer out to be able to force that jam with only 1 pass from the DDs.
Udder Riddance skating for the Dairyland Dolls, and Tally Marks skating for Team United. And your lead jammer is Gouda Riddance.
Tally Marks still trying to fight past the Dairyland Owls blockers as Gouda Riddance slides in through the pack and picks up a 5-point grand slam for the Dairyland Dolls. Gouda Riddance trying to find an outside lane there, calling off the jam after picking up 1 point, total of 6 points for the Dairyland Dolls.
All right, we've got Carried Away up here, skating for Team United, and it is hammer time for the Dairyland Dolls.
Hammer Abbey jamming, 141 there in blue. Both jammers trying to get past the blocking walls put up there. Hammer Abbey able to do so, but not to that infield, recycled around. But right out of that pack, your lead jammer, Hammer Abby, for the Dairyland Dolls. Number 9 carried away. Jamming for the Blue Ribbon Bullies.
And that is the 4th jam that the Dairyland Dolls have been able to hold Team United scoreless.
And we've got Darth Baber once again skating for Team United. Shantastic McAwesome jamming for the Dairyland Dolls. Darth Baber taking lead jammer status.
Darth Baber is your lead jammer. Darth Baber being knocked to the outside, but calls off that jam, picking up a quick 3 points.
Luke,
Nope.
I am your jammer.
For Team United. Team United now with 83 points. Dairyland Dolls on top with 138. We want to give a huge thank you to the WFTDA. This is the WFTDA recognized tournament, and we are so proud to be a part of the WFTDA. Whether you are participating on the track, cheering in the stands, or watching on WFTDA.tv, the WFTDA tournaments provide everyone who loves roller derby an opportunity to witness awesomeness. And we're going to get back down to the action now with Blanche Devereaux jamming, your lead jammer for the Dairyland Dolls.
That's right, Dahlia. We have Tally Marks, who has broken out of the pack for Team United.
Blanche Devereaux making her way out of the pack, calling off the jam, picking up a quick 4 for Dairyland Dolls.
We have Karma Electrack skating for Team United against La March Madness for the Dairyland Dolls.
Both Karma and Lamarche stuck in turn 1 behind some tight defense. And Karma Electrack able to push through and pick up lead jammer status for Team United. Both jammers through that pack. LaMarch Madness on that initial pass with a star stash there, holding on to the jammer helmet cover.
Nat Splat juking around. Darth Baber skating for Team United. Nat Splat taking lead jammer status. Darth Baber still at the back of the pack, being held back by a 2-wall of blue. But she's through.
Nat Splat knocked to the outside and recycled around in turns 1 and 2 there. Blockers pretty much staying right there. Nat Splat calling off that jam, picking up a quick 4 for the Dairyland Dolls. A quick 3 points for the Dairyland Dolls.
And jamming for the first time for this bout, Eve Seiko for Team United. She is jamming against Gouda Riddance for the Dairyland Dolls.
And it looks like Gouda Riddance being sent to the bear and bottle penalty box for a high block. That will give Eve Seiko and Team United, the Blue Ribbon Bullies, a power jam here. Eve also with lead jammer status for Team United.
This gives Eve 100% lead jammer status for the bout.
Eve Seiko getting a little bit of offensive help there from the pivot, knocking down Dalek Doll. Eve Seiko through the pack. Taken to the outside. There by Bonnie Riot, but through for a 5-point grand slam for Team United. Moving them up to 93 points. Dairyland Dolls with 145 and still just under 20 minutes to go.
And that, in the lead, you will see that is Hammer Abbey skating for the Dairyland Dolls, followed closely by Carried Away, number 9 for Team United. Nope, just kidding. Carried Away has headed to the penalty box.
Hammer Abbey out of that pack so fast I didn't even realize the jam had started. Picking up a 5-point grand slam there for Dairyland Dolls on that last pass. Also a power jam now for the Dairyland Dolls. Tally Marks trying to hold back Hammer Abbey, but she's through again for another 5-point grand slam. This time Tally Marks knocking down Hammer Abbey to the outside. Hammer Abbey gets right back up, trying to fight against those two blockers in the front. Does so, picks up that 5-point grand slam.
Carried Away out of the penalty box. We've got a little jammer on jammer action here.
Carried away, getting a little carried away, but Hammer Abbey's going to help her up off that track. Picking up 15 points that jam for Dairyland Dolls.
Jams this half have been relatively low scoring, maybe 1-2 passes at the most. That has been the highest scoring jam in the second half with 15 points.
All right, we've got Shantastic McGossam jamming for the Dairyland Dolls. We have Eve Seiko jamming for Team United.
Shantastic McAwesome trying to spin around in that front there. Up against the tight wall of Team United defenders. Knocked to the outside, but back in. Shantastic McAwesome, your lead jammer for the Dairyland Dolls. Eve Seiko is still trying to fight her way through the pack.
That is the grand slam the hard way for Shantastic McAwesome.
And Shantastic McAwesome through the pack backwards, picking up a grand slam, 5 more points for the Dairyland Dolls. It looks like we do have a star pass to the pivot on Team United. That pivot being 88, Jam Yankee, now the jammer for Team United. Meanwhile, Shantastic McAwesome picking up another couple grand slams there. Team United, though, with a formidable wall up in front, holding back Shantastic McAwesome. And it looks like Lunachick there recycling Shantastic McAwesome back about a quarter of a track. That jam will end. 25 points put on the board by Shantastic McAwesome.
So in the last two jams, Darian Landell's able to capitalize on penalties and put up 40 points.
And we've got Blanche Devereaux jamming for the Dairyland Dolls and Lola Guns jamming for Team United. Lola Guns this is her first time jamming this bout, but you may have noticed her jamming quite a bit this weekend.
Blanche Devereaux called to the penalty box for a forearm penalty. That will give Lolo Guns a lead jammer status as well as a power jam for Team United. Lolo Guns through the pack that first time, picking up a grand slam. Team United getting a chance here to pick up the momentum and close that deficit that the Dairyland Dolls have put up on the board. And Lolo Guns deciding to call off that jam after picking up 9 points for Team United.
All right, we've got tally marks out there. Starting with a power start for Team United. Blanche Devereaux just now joining. She was frozen in the penalty box. And Blanche Devereaux comes from the penalty box, starts the jam in the penalty box, and then takes lead jammer status.
A lot of times that's nice for those jammers starting in the penalty box, getting out within those first few seconds as the opposing jammer gets stuck up in the pack. Nice and easy to get through and get lead jammer status. But it is never easy in roller derby. Always takes a lot of work. Blanche making it look easy, picking up a 5-point grand slam. And thank you for being a friend.
There's another grand slam for Blanche Devereaux. But hot on her wheels, tally marks.
Blanche Devereaux looking to make another pass through that pack, signaling to her blockers, tiptoeing up that inside line and picking up those points. Blanche Devereaux knocked down, calling off that jam.
And with that jam, Dairyland Dolls break the double century mark, 200, 104.
Number 27, Karma Lectrack, jamming for Team United.
She is jamming against La March Madness for the Dairyland Dolls.
And La March Madness out of the pack, your lead jammer for the Dairyland Dolls.
Karma Lectrack heading to the penalty box. This will be now a power jam.
Blanche Devereaux last jam bringing 15 points and the team up to 200 points. Now La March Madness with a couple of real high-scoring jams in this game. One was 33 points. Let's see what she does in this jam. Another 5-point grand slam on the board. March Madness knocked to the outside, now trying to fight her way through the pack of Team United blockers there. Just as Karma Lectrack getting back onto the track, March Madness calls off that jam, picking up a total of 15 points for the Dairyland Dolls. All right, we've got Tally Marks jamming for the Blue Ribbon Bullies out there against Nat Splat jamming for the Dairyland Dolls. Both jammers into turns 1 and 2 there. Both jammers knocked around, but Nat Splat there called on a track cut penalty. Will be headed to the Bear and Bottle penalty box as Tally Marks and the Team United group out there have a power jam. Tally Marks also your lead jammer. Tally Marks deciding to call that jam and freeze the Dairyland Doll jammer in the box. All right, we have a quick timeout called by Team United Roller Derby. We want to invite you all to come on down to the Bear and Bottle penalty box. Utter Chaos After Party is at Bear and Bottle. So come on down and join us. We also want to thank our host league, the Mad Rollin Dolls, Madison Roller Derby, for putting on this tournament. All of the wonderful people that have made this tournament happen. Let's hear it for them. Let me hear you.
Let's give it up for all the folks in the yellow shirts, the Chaos Crew.
That's right. Our staff, our volunteers here, our staff support, our non-skating officials, our skating officials, all of the skaters and teams, bench support that came out this weekend, but most of all, the fans out there cheering us on. We want to thank you for coming out and helping us celebrate the awesome sport of roller derby.
As Team United gets prepared for this power jam start, they put out Nicole Sonnenstahl, again a jammer for their A and now B team.
And
We
Nicole
have not seen them jam
Sonnenstahl
in the
going to
second
be
half.
the jammer for Team United. It looks like Nicole Sonnenstahl starting this jam off unopposed as Nat Splat ended the previous jam in the penalty box. Dairyland Doll defense keeping Nicole back, but she's through now, picking up lead jammer status for the Blue Ribbon Bullies.
Nat Splat back on the track. Nat Splat back on the track. How about that?
Nicole Sonnenstahl making it through the pack, calling off the jam. Nat Splat right behind her, though, picking up 4 points as well. Nicole Sonnenstahl picking up 3 for Team United.
Karma Electrac skating for Team United. Hammurabi skating for Dairyland Dolls. Hammurabi taking lead jammer status.
Both jammers out of the pack pretty quickly there. Hammer Abbey with an Udder Chaos Crew Apex jump, picking up 4 points for the Dairyland Dolls. And number 27, Karma Electrac, going to be called to the bear and bottle penalty box, giving Hammer Abbey and the Dairyland Dolls a power jam.
Hammurabi takes advantage of the power jam by taking a grand slam.
Around the track again, picking up another grand slam. Hammer Abbey with a couple big scoring jams as well tonight in this game. And we'll add 5 onto that for this jam. And Hammer Abbey attempting another apex jump. Knocked down on the infield, will recycle to the back of the pack and call off that jam. Picking up a couple points, a total of 3 points awarded to Team United, 19 points for Hammer Abbey.
That's right, we have Carried Away jamming for Team United. In addition, we have Shantastic McAwesome jamming for the Dairyland Dolls. Shantastic McAwesome takes lead jammer status.
Carried Away, finding that inside line as she turns around. Shantastic McAwesome through the pack, picking up 4 points, calling off that jam. Nicole Sonnenstahl up again for Team United, jamming against La March Madness, 672 for the Dairyland Dolls. La March Madness, your lead jammer. And La March Madness through the pack, picking up points for the Dairyland Dolls.
But hot on her wheels, Nicole Sonnenstahl.
And
that's a Chaos Crew Apex jump.
By Nicole Sonnenstahl. Team United picking up 4 there. Dairyland Dolls with 9. Just under 4 minutes to go.
We've got Blanche Devereaux jamming for the Dairyland Dolls, but We have a star pass. It was carried away. It's passed to Karma Electrac, who
Karma Electrac, number 27, now going to be the scoring jammer for Team United. Not eligible to be lead jammer after passing that star helmet cover, but eligible for points.
And with Blanche Devereaux heading to the penalty box, there will be no lead jammer, which means this will go the full 2 minutes. I did my Sunday monster truck voice on that one.
And Team United's Karma Electrac taking advantage of that, picking up a grand slam. Second one to be exact here through this pack. Karma Electrac right through that inside. A little bit of a struggle, but not too much, picking up another 5 points for Team United. Karma Electrac making her way through that pack again, but called on a penalty, a forearm penalty sent to the Barron Bottle penalty box. Blanche Devereaux now and the Dairyland Dolls will have a power jam. A lot of power jam switcheroos here throughout the entire tournament. Sometimes that's what jamming's like. It's utter chaos out there. And
Oh,
go
I
to the
see what you
penalty
did
box,
there.
You come back, the other jammer goes to the penalty box. Blanche Devereaux, though, making her way around the outside, picking up a grand slam for the Dairyland Dolls. Looking to match Karma Electrac's points. It looks like Blanche Devereaux with 10. Karma Electrac ends up with 17 points on that jam. All right, we got tally marks on the line for Team United. And your lead jammer going up against Nat Splat, jamming for the Dairyland Dolls. Tally marks into the pack at turn 2, calls off the jam, picking up 1 point, 2 points rather. Nat Splat picking up 1 for the Dairyland Dolls. And just enough time to line back up.
Carried away for the Team United. That's Hammer Abbey taking lead jammer status for the Dairyland Dolls.
And both teams going a little bit faster around the track than we've seen today. Number 9 through the pack as Hammer Abbey gets through the pack and calls off the jam, picking up 4 points, bringing Dairyland Dolls to 266, Team United with 133. And that is going to be our final. Dairyland Dolls win this game. Let's hear it for all the skaters out there this weekend. Thank you so much, Team United, for staying around and playing this last bout with us. Thank you all for coming to Utter Chaos. It has been fun.
If you're listening at home and if you enjoyed this live stream that we have provided for you, please